Hello, welcome to this duo review of an unusual product. I think this is something I picked up at International Market in Metairie, Louisiana. We find strange things there. You do too.
Strange things.
So I was over there looking around. I didn't see too much. Well, I mean, I did see a lot, but not anything I was looking to buy. And then I saw this thing away from everything. It was caked with dust. The paper was all dirty. I was like, this is just a terrible looking thing. And so I brought it to the counter. I said, does this scan? What's the price? She scanned it, $8.99. I said, I'll buy it. So Calvert Extra. I knew it had been around. It was some independent company had started in the 1930s. It didn't do anything. So then Seagram's bought it out. Probably didn't pay much. Then Seagram sold it to Jim Beam Company in like 1991. And then they sold it to Luxco in 2015. So you remember Jean-Pierre was showing Calvert Extra recently, but he had a different one. He had a 70% grain neutral spirits version. This doesn't say anything on the label about grain spirits. It just says Claremont in Frankfort, Kentucky, and we know that's Beam, that's their distilleries. And it says 100% blended American whiskey. So I'm thinking it's just all different type of whiskeys blended together.
So it might be something that they didn't want to put their name on, but they sold to someone else. Like a lot of these companies do these store brands.
Nowhere on the label does it say Beam, Jim Beam. It's 40% alcohol, typical 80 proof, but they, like I said, they only kept the brand for, 91, 2001, 2011. Okay, so for 23 years, and then they sold it to Luxco. You can't really find it in Louisiana. Jean-Pierre can find it in Georgia, but this bottle, I don't know how old it is, but on the back here it says 95. So I'm thinking that might be from 1995.
Probably so.
And it's got 95 and it's got some codes on it. Okay, so that's it. I figured we could try it. I don't think
It's the good thing about whiskeys, they don't go bad once they bottle them. They could be bad before they bottle them, but they're not bad after.
Right, so I just took some warm water, really warm, almost hot, in some soap, and I just washed it all down, real carefully, and I let it dry. And it came out looking kind of nice. But if you'd have seen it at the store, it was horrible looking. So I think, my theory is that when Beam bought this, they used it as a dump whiskey. And Seagram's probably also did that. Meaning what? What does that mean, a dump whiskey? You know what I'm talking about. What do you think? What do you think I mean, a dump whiskey?
I'm not going to be able to taste this. I need some more.
That's even? Oh, well, not quite even.
This is getting almost like comical.
What? I think a dump whiskey means this. They make Jim Beam
a drop.
There's more to life than drinking whiskey. Okay, I think it's different beams and other brands that they make that don't come out quite right, and so they just would dump them in here. And they could always say it's 100% whiskey. Well, yeah, it's 100% whiskey. Doesn't mean...
what I was asking earlier?
Oh, I didn't follow you. I didn't know. So yeah, okay, it's $8.99. So what difference would it make if it was a dump whiskey?
Right.
All right, but let's see what this particular bottle smells and tastes like. Yeah, kind of beamish. Definitely got that Beam yeast thing going.
Taste it.
Taste, cheers.
Man, this stuff burns.
There's no age statement. So we know it's at least 4 years old. So we know the youngest whiskey in here is at least 4 years.
It's sweet.
You get a little honey note.
Yeah, a little honey, yeah, that's what it would be sweet. Man, it burns. It's like, it's still burning.
Yeah, you find it's burning?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it burns any more than Jim Beam. which is at least 4 years old. I mean, I'm not defending this. I didn't bring this on here so I could take up for it. I'm just saying, you know, I just stumbled across it. I don't think it's produced anymore. There is a current Calvert Extra. Well, there's actually two current Calvert Extras. There's the one I just talked about, and there's also a 70 proof with natural flavors, which is technically not even a whiskey. It has to be at least 80 proof to be a whiskey. But we won't talk about that. Body, medium bodied, finish, kind of
Bitey.
yeah, kind of bites back. I did a long solo video for this. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know what I was tasting. You know, it's like yeah, it's jumping all around. I thought it was all right though, but I don't know. I don't even know why I made the video, honestly, because you can't get it anymore. But well, actually, I guess you can, right? I bought a bottle 3 weeks ago. But I mean, generally, you're not going to find it.
This needs to be mixed with something. It's bitey. It's yeah.
So I think this is just like really basic. And if it was $8.99 2 weeks ago, what was it in 1995? $2.99? You know, like
It was something cheap. Yeah.
it's still something cheap. You know, it was just out there. You know, obviously not a sipper.
God, it had to be like $2.99. You can get Seagram 7 for $5 a bottle.
In '95?
Long time ago. I don't know, 95.
85.
That was something we'd buy when we were kids and sip on.
Maybe 85.
Seagram 7 and Seagram's VO.
Oh,
We were high class, we had VO.
the legendary VO.
Oh, we drinking VO.
Still pretty popular, actually, VO. That's from Canada, though. And there is Calvert Extra from Canada, but that's a different animal, but with a common history. So we have the 1991 to 2015 Jim Beam Calvert Extra. How do we score this odd commodity? I guess it's like a, in my opinion, maybe a B minus, like a 80.
I was gonna give it a C plus because of the burn. There's a burn effect going on. It's sweet, but it's just it's like heartburn. It just kind of revisits when you drink it. It's like the burn doesn't go away.
So like a 78.
Something like that.
Well, we're not too far off. 2 points. 80 to 78 is not a big drop off.
It's not undrinkable. It's just, man, this is a mixer.
Well, there had to be a reason that Beam unloaded it onto Luxco, probably for a good deal. So I guess it wasn't exactly a big money maker for them, but I don't know if Luxco's rolling in.
Come on, guys, y'all gotta do better than this.
Yeah, they did. They stopped making it. They sold it. So
Is this the one that John said was not bad? Or he said it was not bad for the price?
well, yeah, but you're not following because Jean has the current version, the current Luxco version, which is not the same as this. It's a
I'm
separate.
sure none of these are the same.
Oh, you're saying everyone is different because they're just dumping stuff in it? Yeah, but I tasted the current version when I went to see John and Neely in Georgia, and it did not taste like this, so it's not the same thing. But how would you score this interesting 100% blended whiskey thing? Oh yeah, we already said. Yeah, I'm losing it now too.
Yeah, they are.
Man, I'm calling you
What's up
out.
with that?
I'm calling you out for slipping, and I'm slipping. No, but
Slip sliding away.
to rewind. No, okay, so we're not too thrilled with it, and it's not a thrilling product. But if let's say somebody's out there looking around and they see this bottle for $8.99, should they buy it or pass on it?
I'd say use it as a mixer, or you can up yourself a couple more dollars and get regular Jim Beam.
Right, but what I mean is finding it in a store just as an oddity, like a strange product that you know is not currently on the market, you know, like a relic.
No, you would have to be like some enthusiast like yourself. But somebody that's just regular drinking, no.
Yeah, skip it.
Right.
Even for $8.99. Okay, well, so there you go. So the video is mostly purposeless. It's like finding old beers that have been out of production for 2 years. It's never coming back. Like Spencer Brewery. Well, we did the video. Anyway, so thank you for watching. Thank you for tolerating it. We'll come back. We'll come back with something better next time.
It's okay.
It's okay. I agree with that. It's okay. Marginally good.
Right.
At least it's got the honey note. All right, thank you, folks.
Drink better. And better.